Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we dive into a story that lurks in the shadows of the author's past, something he rarely talks about because, well, it's a horrific memory that still haunts him. This is another scary story I found on Reddit. Get ready as I share the terrifying story of the haunted house and demons where the author grew up in Brisbane, Australia. Back when I was just a 9-year-old kid, fast forward to today, I'm 27, my parents decided to trade our small apartment for a seemingly affordable yet old and eerie house in Brisbane. Little did we know what awaited us. From the get-go, there were signs that this place wasn't your ordinary home. I vividly remember a grotesque rug in the kitchen with suspicious old bloodstains. Nope, that had to go. We rolled it up and chucked it out. Strange occurrences continued as we discovered upside-down horseshoes nailed to trees in our vast backyard. Little did we know at the time, but these were supposed to ward off negative energy. Ignorance can indeed be bliss. As a kid, playing outdoors was my thing, but the fun took a dark turn. I stumbled upon buried clothing throughout the property, women's and children's clothes, odd shoes. My parents brushed it off with excuses, but the unease lingered. Things escalated when, during one of my play sessions under the house, I discovered a bone buried in the dirt. My mum's concern grew, but my dad, ever the skeptic, dismissed it as old cattle bones. Then the paranormal activity began. With my dad working nights, my mum and I often found ourselves alone in the house, or so we thought. One night, as my mum used the family computer, I felt a hand on my shoulder, a phantom touch that left me shaken, only to find no one behind me. Another night, in my sunroom-turned-bedroom, my Furby toy sprung to life despite being switched off, creating an eerie atmosphere that sent shivers down my spine. Nightmares became a nightly ordeal, tied to an old bed struggling to escape. The intensity was such that I'd wake up with 3 claw marks on my stomach, a detail I only understood much later. Unable to bear the isolation of my room, I sought refuge on a blow-up mattress in my parents' room, but the nightmares persisted, albeit less frequently. Sleepwalking added another layer to the horror. I'd sit up pointing and screaming at the window, pleading for them to shut the window and not let him in. My mum began hearing phantom footsteps on the floorboards in the dead of night, and the kitchen ceiling fan had a mind of its own, turning on even when switched off. The house became a breeding ground for misfortune, random bouts of bad luck that only intensified as time went on. As we expanded our family, tragedy struck. My baby brother, who had just learned to walk, inexplicably became bedridden. Doctors were baffled until a rare cyst in his spine was discovered. Being animal lovers, we built a chicken coop only to wake up to a gruesome scene. Decapitated chicken heads neatly arranged in our yard, leading to a call to the police. Struggling with finances, we finally managed to escape the clutches of that cursed house, bringing an end to the nightmares and misfortune. Over a decade has passed, and that once haunted house stands abandoned, overgrown and decaying. Sometimes I find myself compelled to drive by, gazing at the remnants of a painful past. The nightmares have ceased, but the trauma lingers. That house, frozen in time, remains a place I'm too afraid to revisit. There you have it, the bone-chilling tale of the haunted house that scarred my childhood. If you've enjoyed this eerie journey down memory lane, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, stay curious, stay safe, and keep those lights on.